What is up, everyone? It is Jonathan here for race number 6 for FCRS Racing Series at Texas Motor Speedway, the old Texas, the better Texas. On the pole is Wes Graham. Second will be Kyle Carpenter. Third is Kyle Cleveland. Top 3 there as we get ready for 100 laps at Texas. We're going to have at least 2 pit stops in this race. We get ready for fun action here at a cloudy Texas Motor Speedway as well. As you can see, also the paint schemes are different on these cars. This is our patriotic week that we would do. Not everyone did it, but majority of the field did. As we get ready, Chase truck will come off the track here soon. Pace truck pulls off the racetrack. Get ready. Green flag. We're racing at Texas. Wes gets a good jump on the start. Gets clear of the 77. Has it side by side for the 4th position between Jonathan and Blaine. Jonathan clears him. Now Mitchell will go to the inside of the 18. Side by side for the 5th position. Blaine gets loose on the outside. Still getting loose. It's in the wall a little bit. As now the 25 David goes past him for the 6th position. Looks like Blaine's going to settle out right now in the 7th position. Back up front, Wes Graham pulling away already. Wes Graham dominated the field on Monday in the Monday League at Coda. And now here at Texas Motor Speedway, he's doing it once again. So he's already got if the ticker goes by once again, we'll see how far ahead he is. Wes Graham completes another lap, about a little over half a second ahead of Kyle Carpenter. Carpenter in that 77. Got some paint schemes with the I think that's the Air Force colors. You think I should know this since I live in America. But anyways, the gap's starting to shrink just a little bit. It's down to 0.4 of a second. Carpenter's starting to make a little bit of gain back to Wes. Back to Mitchell hitting the 78. He's trying to get a past Jonathan Orndorff. In the number 20, he's running a patriotic scheme as well. In that 20 car, it's a Mobile 1, not the usual Home Depot paint schemes. The Mobile 1 with the American flag on the bottom, or the American colors, the stars in it. Right now, Jonathan is running in that 4th position. All right. David running a Patriotic scheme as well. He's running in the 7th position. Blaine actually got back by the 25. That's the Navy that he's for the Patriotic, running a Navy paint scheme. Again, I shouldn't name paint schemes because I'll mess them up. And I mean, of course, always correct me because I don't want to look that much of a fool. But still, every time I start naming paint schemes, it doesn't end well. There's a Clayton Cyrus in the 05. He's running right now in the 8th position. Trying to slowly catch the 25 as well. Already 9 laps complete, going into lap number 10. Head back to the front here. Wes Graham still has that gap's open up just a little bit to about 0.6 of a second. As Wes Graham is once again showing his strengths on these tracks. Right now, pretty much single file for the moment. As he start wearing out, we'll see if anyone starts falling back or gains on someone. Obviously, it depends on how much you can save tires at Texas. It will determine what you can do in the late run. Again, we're going to at least 2 pit stops here. Fuel, Kyle reduces the amount of fuel in these kind of races. So, first pit stop should be around lap 35 to 36 laps. So, we're almost, or not quite halfway yet. We're getting there. There's Kyle Cleveland in the 24 car, Army. As Mitchell has gotten around Jonathan Orndorff for that 4th position. And that puts Orndorff in 5th. Go on board with Mitchell for a little bit and see how his throttle response is. Right now, already 14 laps into the race. Oh, into the wall he goes. Actually allows Jonathan to go back to the inside, side by side for that 4th position again. Let's see if one can get by, but it looks like Mitchell's going to have the momentum on the top, and Mitchell will keep that 4th position after tagging the wall the last lap around there. Let's go back to Mitchell. Go back on board one more time with him. After you hit the wall one time, you can get really tight off turn number 2. Turn 4, it's kind of loose, but generally not terrible. Almost tags the wall there again. You can see those leaves in front of him. Question is, can he get to them? As he goes way up the track, trying to use that top groove to get momentum. Let's get some back and people in the back. As actually looks like there's a battle between Robert and Gage, and Gage in the 36, Robert in the 19. Gage gets by Robert, and that will move him up too as the ticker goes by. I don't have a good timing and scoring thing that will update quickly or even change positions, really, unfortunately. So I have to use that. That moves him up to 9th, Gauges, and now Robert to 10th. Guzzi in that 26th, 11th, Alex in 12th, DJ 13th, and Tom in 14th. So back to the leaders again, as the 24 of Kyle Cleveland has gotten by Kyle Carpenter. Now Kyle Cleveland's up to 2nd. Now trying to run down Wes Graham. As we're about, I want to say maybe 13 laps. Maybe 12 to 13 laps away from pit stops. So we're getting pretty close to the first pit stops of the race. As the sun's starting to come back out, so that might slick up the track a little bit. That gap is to 9/10 of a second. Oh, it looks like Kyle even caught the wall a little bit. But it looks like no harm, no foul to the car. Go up back here. It looks like DJ has some right front damage. So he's tagged the wall at least once. DJ right now sits in the 13th position. Just in front of him is Alex Reno in that 22. DJ is actually starting to catch up a little bit even with that right front. As the leaders cross the line here, as I think that there was going to be a battle, and I cut away. Epic Fox moment. There's a battle. Let's cut to another car. But looks like that gap is separated. But let's go back to Wes Graham. As he crosses the line, we're roughly about 10 laps or so from pit stops. You might see some early pit stops. So, around, I would say the fuel range, or at least the pit window, I would say is probably 33 to 36 laps. Probably around there. Maybe it's a little big, but we will see as we get close to the... You go about 37 laps on the field, but obviously with the tires falling off and things like that, you're going to want to get some fresh rubbers as fast as you can. But Wes Graham still, he's up 1.3 seconds over Kyle Cleveland. Kyle Carpenter second, Mitchell third, Jonathan fifth. Or excuse me, now David has moved up. Side by side, there was a battle for that fifth position, and now David in the 25 takes over that position, and Jonathan falls back to 6. Jonathan, who started in the, I believe it was the 5th position, is now fell back one spot from where he started into 6. Go on board with Jonathan and see how he's getting around this racetrack. Tell the car's starting to get tighter off the turn. Wait for the car to barely rotate down. It was very weird that you could diamond the corners here for a mile and a half. It's kind of strange to really do that, but for some reason it felt natural in this car to do it. Right now, Jonathan's getting very tight off the turn, so why he's losing ground to David and the rest of the field in front of him. Back up to the leaders. Here's Kyle Cleveland again in second. Picker goes by. We'll see how far back he is. About 1.3 seconds still behind Wes Graham. As we're getting closer and closer to the first pit stops of the race. This is where my TV skills are good and be good at doing it, because pit stop strategies are all over the place when it comes to ovals. If when the tickers, people dropping the tickers quick. Wes Graham coming up on Tom in the 29. Gonna put him one lap down. Stays to the bottom. And Wes Graham goes around him, puts him one lap down. As we are getting closer and closer as Tom hits the wall. Coming off 2. We're getting closer and closer to pit stops. Within the next couple of laps, we should see pit stops.
Thank you.
Guess what I did again? Someday I'm gonna remember. You, of course, let me know in the comments below if you want to hear the what I call me radioactive sort of thing in it.
Fitting this time.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it in for this one, just for fun. And as Wes Graham coming in for his pit stop. This will help me because I can tell who's pitting. Wes Graham's coming in for his pit stop. On lap 35, coming to lap 36. As I think Tom already came in for his service. And the 36 as well has come in. If I can find a better angle to his pit stop, but I guess that's the best one to get. 4 tires and fuel for Wes Graham. Here comes the 26th. He's off and away for Wes. 25's getting 4 tires. Got a lot of pit stops happening right now. 05's in. Is out now. 4 tires and fuel for the 26 as well. Here comes Carpenter. He's in. Barely got it in pit box. Here comes Jonathan Orndorff behind him as well. He's in for his service. 4 tires and fuel. Carpenter's off and away. Here comes the 22. He's in. Alex Reno for his service. Orndorff's gone. And here is Kyle Cleveland in. Tom was already in and off for his service. Same thing as Alex. If you hear dog, apologize again. Kyle Cleveland is done with his pit stop. Same as Mitchell. And here comes the 66 of DJ. Looks like he will be the last person to pit, as he'll get his 4 tires and fuel. As the 36 of 36, let's go to the 36 here. Looks like he's got some right front damage. I can get a good angle on his car, I swear. I think he does. He pitted, but he may have hit the wall. And yeah, I think he does. He's got a broken wheel, so he is going to be off. I'm sorry, guys. If you can hear that,
Thank y'all for that.
Read the radio's
up there, Gage.
As we get through pit stops here.
I'm all good.
Yep. Or as he comes back in, get that fast repair. He'll get that fast repair. Up, he went too far back. There he goes. And he'll get that fast repair, and he'll be back off and away again. All right, let's go back to the leader, which is, after the pit cycles, Wes Graham once again. Wes Graham has a now 6-second lead over Kyle Cleveland. 6.5 seconds. As we'll have another pit stop around, well, I'll say this, between 65 to 75. That's a big range, I know. About 10 laps, but. All right, let's go through the field, through the leaders as we come through. Got Kyle Cleveland in second. Got Kyle Carpenter third. As I think third is David. Fourth is Mitchell. And we'll go by there. Go through the field one more time. Mitchell in fifth. Sixth is Blaine. Seventh is Jonathan. Eighth is Clayton Cyrus. Ninth is Guzzy. We'll go around one more time through the field so I can know who it is. Again, the timing scoring is way off to who's what in what position. So in 10th is 19 of Robert. 11th is Alex. And again, DJ in that 66. One lap down. And we'll go to Tom, who is in 12th, I believe, or 13. Let me go by through here. No, and 13th is Tom, and 14th is Gage, who had that 2 laps down after getting that right front damage there. So let's move all the way back to the leader once again. We're getting close to the halfway mark of this race. Again, Wes Graham just put it on a show here at Texas. Gap is coming down a little bit. It's down about 1 second, about 5.5 seconds now. Was 6.5. So pit strategy for the next pit stop, it's gonna be a little different because it's not about necessarily fuel. Once you get into your fuel range where you can make it, then it's about how long do you want to wait after. Do you be on either the freshest tires, or do you want to come in quick to be on the freshest tires, maybe make up some difference of time on track, or do you wait as long as you can, maybe go almost close to where you have to pit stop, make a pit stop anyways, get your fresh tires, so then you make up on the tire difference at the end. And you'll probably see that in the next pit stop, a variety of pit stops and how elongated this pit stop can be. Just because you may want to see if you can make up on the tires early or later in the race. As Wes Graham's down the back straightaway. In turn number 3, we'll go to second place. Give me. Kyle Cleveland. In that number 24. Gap's coming down a little bit. 5.1 seconds. Now under a 5 second of gap. Even a little bit of tire difference, even 2 or 3 lap difference on tires can make a huge difference on how much speed you can gain on the next person. As Wes Graham comes off, turn number 4, we're halfway through this race. 50 down, 50 to go. Get some other people in this view here, as we have Mitchell and David in the 25, Mitchell in the 78. As Mitchell's trying to get past the 25, he's in the ticker goes by one more time. I believe they're in battle for the 4th and 5th position. They are. David in 4th, Mitchell in 5th. Mitchell is slowly catching them. If David makes any mistake, he'll pounce on it. Mitchell tries to do the diming of the corner, trying to get a run off turn number 4. He's almost there. He's got to run. Mitchell to the inside. Side by side into turn number 1. Off turn 2. Whoa. Woo. David gets in the wall. Mitchell trying to stay off.
My bad.
It's okay. I was gonna hit the wall regardless.
Yeah, Mitchell wasn't really close to him. He swung up.
60 on the wheel.
He almost, he wasn't really close to hitting him. In his probably view and feeling, it probably felt like he was going to hit him, but he was fairly off in him. So just contact to the wall. Again, even after about 5 or 6 laps, the tires start feeling that pain where they start losing the grip and they need to try to do something to save the tires enough Now, because these pit stops are kind of separated, and again, when we come to around here the next about 10 laps, we will see a big variety of how someone wants to pit. And if right now, if you're feeling the pain of these tires, you may want to come in early. Like, as soon as you get into your pit window, boom, pit, because you want to get some fresh tires. Because you know on the backside you may not be able to hold them off. Now you would think, well, why not just hold on as far as you can and get the fresh tires so you don't have to worry about hurting your tires late. The problem with that is that if you're hurting your tires now, they're not going to get better, right? They're just not. They're going to get worse, and you're going to lose more time staying on the old tires than you would be if you were just to get on the newer tires. As Mitchell gets in the wall going into turn number 3, bounces off it, no harm, no foul for the car. As they played another lap here, lap 57, around lap 57, completing lap 56. But that's where you're going to see this, is that the big thing you're going to have is a big variety of laps difference on who's going to pit and not pit. And again, it all depends on your tire wear. If you're really pushing hard now, if you say, okay, you know what, I'm going to pit early, I'm going to push hard, well, that means you can't bail on your pit strategy, because if you're going to wear your tires out, there's no way you can hold on for an extra 5-10 laps, because all you're going to do is lose more time. And all you're going to do is at the end of that run, if you come in the pit late in your pit window, you're just going to make up the difference that you lost.
Thanks,
you're not going to gain anything. As Wes Graham,
no problem,
goes by there's 19 to put him 1 lap down. So we'll see how the pit strategy plays out. We're about roughly, I'm going to say that window starts here in the next 5 or 6 laps here. We'll get into that window. Let's go back to third place. This is Kyle Carpenter, trying to get by the 22 and the 66. They're a lap down already. Go back to the battle between David and Mitchell. That gap's kind of grown a little bit, but still in the sight of him, and he can get a good run. As Mitchell, it looks like he's starting to actually give up a little bit on the backside of this run here. Jonathan Orndorff basically by his lonesome, trying to get past some lap cars here. 29 of Tom. 36 of Gage is already a 1 lap down, as Jonathan will go to the bottom and get by Tom.
Thank you.
His things there. Let him go by. It's always common courtesy, and I always appreciate everyone and everyone that allows us to race the Arnley lap. Sometimes, yes, you know, you get in the heat of the battle and you're racing someone, and you may be a lap down, but you're racing with someone in that lap down position. So you almost kind of forget about the leaders coming up. But as long as you give us just enough room, that's we have no problem with that. So, but yeah, that's You know, it's just good for the lap cars to be as respectful as you can. You know, still race your race, but heed to the lead lap vehicles. All right, let's go back up to Wes Graham on lap 65. The window has opened. It is in this big range that we could see pit stops once again. So we'll find out when everyone's going to pit. Right now, Wes Graham looks like he's going to be staying out for a longer time. Again, if he has not hurt his tires, he can probably go all the way almost to the end of the run. He doesn't have to necessarily worry about his tires. He can bet on that. Let's let me go to pit lane. Oh, we got pit stops already. Here comes Kyle Cleveland. He's in already. And we got the 70 of Mitchell. He's in for his pit stop. 4 tires and fuel. You're going to put 4 tires and fuel all the time. The tires are worn out. Excuse me. Kyle Cleveland is off and away. 18 of Blaine is coming in as Mitchell is coming out. Good thing we have iRacing service with invisible. That had been contact. But Mitchell's out. Off and away. Blaine, right sides are up, left sides up. We got more pit stops happening here. Again, we got a big difference here from lap 66, 67. As we'll stay on this screen or video shot here of people coming in. As we have the 25 of David coming in, and it looks like behind him is Jonathan Orndorff. He'll be getting his service done. 4 tires and fuel for Jonathan, a little bit sideways there. Oh, you're right into my pit crew. And Jonathan Orndorff off and away. Wes Graham has not come in yet. This is why I said about how big this pit window is. I think that's the 05. It is. That's the 05. Cyrus coming in. He'll get his service done. Not sure who that was. I think that was Guzzy, I think. Maybe not. We'll see as they come in. Cyrus is off and away. Yep, that was Guzzy in the 26. And get his pit stop. And also there is Wes Graham coming in for his service from the lead. It was on lap 71 that Wes Graham in his pit stops. And we got Alex that was in pit road. Also Robert in the 19 down and away. As Alex is down the way as well. Kyle Carpenter's still on the racetrack. He's still got to get his service done, I believe. So he's got at least another 2 to 3 laps before he would have to come in anyways, just for fuel purposes. And I think that's him coming down pit road right now. Quickly go to that. 77, that is him coming onto the pit road. As he's going to get his service from the lead. And he almost goes past his pit stall. It's in there. Right side tires are up. Now left sides are up. 4 tires and fuel for the 77. I believe that's Tom in the 29. He's going to get his service as well. And I think that's
Low,
DJ.
low.
Yep, that's DJ in the 66. We'll get his final pit stop. This would, if there's no other cautions, this is your final pit stop until the end. So you gotta make these tires last. Best you can. 29's off and away. And as 66 will get done here, he's done with his service. And that is your complete pit cycle right there. We'll jump back onto Wes Graham. Now, is not quite the leader yet. Because I did see Kyle come in. Kyle Cleveland pit. So, that does mean, yeah, that Wes Graham is coming up to try to pass him for the lead. And when we cross the line, it will be 25 laps to go. As Wes Graham will pass Kyle Cleveland standing still, basically, with those little fresher tires. And Wes Graham will retake the lead. It's gotten really cloudy and a little bit of fog set in on this racetrack. But we can see still. Wes Graham pulling away from Kyle Cleveland. As he's about to put down the 18 one lap down. Oh, Blaine. All right, so let's go back to the running order as I think the pit cycle is completely fulfilled now. At the 24, now Kyle Cleveland in second. Third is Kyle Carpenter. Fourth is, we're going to go through the field one more time as per usual. Third is the 25 of David. Fourth is Mitchell in the 78. Still nearby. Got actually Kyle Carpenter actually is in fifth, excuse me. They're showing Kyle Carpenter in fifth. So, but I think Carpenter because he came in. Again, the pit cycle switched to where he lost some time, but he is going to have speed on these fresh tires. It came in later. So he should probably run down 70 of Mitchell and the 25 of David just because they're just a little more worn tires than he is. About 4 or 5 laps difference. And it means a huge difference at this racetrack. And there it goes. Carpenter goes to the inside of Mitchell and will take the 4th position over. As he will come to run down the 25 David. He'll probably catch him in the next 2 or 3 laps. He crosses the line. 20 laps to go here at Texas. There's Jonathan Orndorff as he gets his 20 to go. And he's in 7th. He's the last car on the lead lap. Everyone else is 1 lap down. We'll go through the field. The lap down vehicles. Got Guzzi in the 26. Running 7th. Got Clayton Cyrus there, and then there's Blaine in 18. They go by. Cyrus is in the 8th position, Blaine in the 9th position. Both 1 lap down. Robert in 19 in 10th. DJ in the 66. In 11th, Alex Reno in the 22. 12th, Gage in the 36. In 13th. One more time. 13th. He's 3 laps down. And Tom, 3 laps down and 14th. But all cars are on the track. No one has crashed out. We get to the line once again. Come around next time by. It'll be 15 laps to go here at Texas. Wes Graham has a 5.3 second lead over Kyle Cleveland. Carpenter has gotten around David for the 3rd position. So now the top 3 back to what it was before. Wes Graham leading, Kyle Cleveland 2nd. Carpenter is in 3rd. Has 15 more laps to go around Texas Motor Speedway. Let's go on board with Wes Graham and see how he's getting through Texas Motor Speedway once again. He's been out in, I don't know, about at least 12 lap worn out tires now. So let's see how he's doing in this run. Got some lap vehicles up front. Get by, I believe that is the 20 of Jonathan Orndorff that he's about to put a lap down here. Until Wes Graham's getting a little tighter off turn number 2. As surprisingly, he's able to run the bottom for the most part. Everybody seems to be running kind of that middle of the top range just because the tires, after so long a run. But he's found something on that bottom that's working. They'll start to the top. Pretty much everyone's running that same line in 1 and 2. You start in the middle, come to the bottom, and it helps rotate the car. But in turn 3, it looks like he's able to run the bottom more without having to. It's not the complete bottom, but he's running the bottom more of the bottom, lower part of the track than everyone else is. Let's see if we got any battles lingering here. Got 78 by himself. He's about 5 seconds behind David in that 25 car. So no main battle between those two. Again, Jonathan Orndorff is the last car on the lap. Got a lap car of Alex Reno in front of him. As you can see in the background there, Wes Graham is about to try to put him a lap down. As we go back to the line, 10 more laps to go at Texas. Wes Graham's got a 7.1 second over Kyle Cleveland. Kyle Carpenter is 11 seconds back. 12 seconds back is David Mitchell is 18 seconds back, and of course Jonathan is 27 seconds back because he's right there. Wes is right there and behind him. Maybe we'll put him lap down, maybe not. We'll see. As though this means nothing, there is a battle of something sorts of happening around this racetrack. As Orndorff will go by the lap car of Alex Reno, which helps him stay on the lead lap, so there's just a buffer between him and Wes Graham. But right now, it's the West the Miss show here. As there'll be 8 laps to go. And if you never follow iRacing or racing in general and you're going with John, as far as I know, that should be 7 laps to go. How are you reading that it's 8? It's based off the lap that you're on. Okay? I know it's kind of addicted to your brain. So, like, when you see lap 95, you think, well, it's 5 to go. It's actually 6 to go. You count the lap that you're on. So, like, lap 100, that's 1 lap to go. Because you got to complete that lap. I know. If you're not used to racing or anything like that and you've seen this for the first time, and why I'm saying, you know, right now it should be 6 to go. Technically 7 to go.
If anybody wanted to call caution, that would be the time.
Shut your damn mouth.
And here comes the fun talk.
I'm the lucky dog.
Well, you'd be the one that caused the caution, so you wouldn't get it.
Oh, God.
I am appalled. I am doing well.
Hey, but guys, if you want, you know, scratch and hit to go right at it.
No, I was hoping one of you would take one
There's
for the team like I
radioactive.
usually do.
Now this is radioactive. As Wes Graham will come off to number 4, 5 laps to go at Texas. We'll go quickly through the field here. Kyle Clement in second. You got 7-7. And third, fourth is David. Fifth is Mitchell. That is your top 5. Of course, Jonathan Orndorff is in 6th.
No problem.
We'll go back to the leader as we're getting closer to the end here. Going through turns 3 and 4. Jonathan's doing his best to stay on that lead lap. Got 3 laps to go here at Texas. That gap is 9 seconds now between Wes. Actually 8.7 now between Wes and Powell. Going to the line. 2 laps to go for Wes Graham. And Jonathan Owens trying to stay on that lead lap. People ask, why does it matter? He's not nearby anyone. It's a pride thing that knowing that you can stay on the lead lap. It's just kind of how it is. If you can stay on the lead lap, it's just something, accomplishment throughout a race. But as they come to the line, Wes Graham, 1 lap to go for Wes Graham here at Texas Motor Speedway. Putting on a dominant performance once again. Through turns 1 and 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Wes Graham had the pole. He dominated the whole race. And he's going to get the W. Wes Graham wins at Texas.
Good win, Wes.
Kyle Clement will be second.
Thank you. Good win,
Kyle
bud.
Carpenter third. Got David fourth.
Appreciate it.
Mitchell fifth. Jonathan sixth. Stays on the lead lap. Guzzi seventh. Clayton in 8th, Blaine in 9th.
Thanks for not putting me in a lap down.
DJ
No worries,
10th.
no worries.
12th goes, or 11th is in Roberts. 12th is Alex. We're going to talk, so it's kind of hard to say this. Gage will say 13th in time, 14th.
Yeah, probably should have had a little more time on you on the pits, but I spun it going in.
As everyone gives congratulatory bumps and dings and bumps and whatever. As Wes Graham we'll start burning down again. Here in the Fast Shares Racing Series.
My time is now.
So guys, if you did enjoy this race and this broadcast, make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to pause it here so I can talk about hearing them. But if you did like this broadcast, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to this channel and want to see more of these broadcasts, consider subscribing to this channel. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you for next week. Broadcast races for Monday and Thursday.